Hello. Hello. Welcome back. Dragon Quest. Shit, I broke the world, didn't I? Well, that's gonna suck. Let's see. I don't think anything new or interesting is happening over on the sales pages. Yes, I was out in the garage. The music was superb and the weed is divine. And I just wanted to enjoy it. What is this? Alright, pretty standard visual novel it looks like. I think I saw one of my friends has the game, so I wanted to see what it was. Yeah, Mysterious Island is really interesting. What the fuck was that? Octopath, there's a game I need to play. I own the first one. Fuck Dreamlight Valley. Oh, right, fake booby game. I saw the boobs. I'm like, what? You've piqued my interest. This. I haven't looked at this yet. What the fuck are you? Okay, that's it. Sons of bitches. Like, I don't think that's enough to add to my wish list. There wasn't much of a trailer there. Alright. Enough of that shit. Oh, look who's already playing. Fuck. Oh, I was jamming out before stream and, like, I forgot. I bet. We gotta start over, right? The world, like, blew up. Alright, camera, you need to move this way. Perhaps a little bit more. Oh, I have to push buttons. If you're not sure what I just did, I just popped a knuckle. That, like, if I do something like this, I'm popping joints. All right, yeah, we're supposed to talk to people of Shit Town here. everything's gone to Hellsberg. I did not expect him to have voice lines. I am so glad I went around and got all that gear before I lost my entire party. I didn't even get to have like a proper fucking fight. That was not very nice.
Bad day? Don't worry, honey. It happens to us all.
Oh. You're one of those minstrel types, are you? Look, if it's money you want, you'd better go and hassle someone else. I haven't got a penny to give you.
Sorry, darling. No can do. It's against my policy to leave people all alone when they look as down in the dumps as you do. Look, why don't you just tell me what's on your mind? A problem shared is a problem halved. That's better. Now we can talk properly. Silvando, entertainer extraordinaire at your service.
Right. Well, my name's Tetsu. I'm a blacksmith from Hotto. No, I haven't been back in a long old while. I'll tell you my story if you really want, but I'm warning you, it doesn't have a happy ending.
Well, no shit. The world just ended.
After all those years away, I thought it was time for me to finally head home, see how my mother was doing, you know. But then the minute I set out on my journey, Yggdrasil fell. That just made me even more desperate to get back, of course. I was so worried about her. I managed to make it as far as Gondolia, but then my luck finally ran out. My luggage was stolen by a gang of thieves who've been terrorizing the town. The Beastly Boys, they call themselves. I can't make the journey to Hotto without all my things, especially not the lilies of the valley I brought for my mother. They're her favorite flower. I wanted to give them to her to say, well, to say sorry for being away for so long, for leaving her all alone.
Oh, honey, believe me, I know exactly how you feel. Fear not, friend. Your mother will get her flowers. Dave and I will make sure of that. All you need to do is tell us where we can find these Beastly Boys.
Oh, well, if you're sure, there are two merchants, brothers, who run establishments in the southern part of town. I've heard that the Beastly Boys have been hanging around causing trouble at the older one's stall.
A stall in the south of town, huh? All right, we'll be back before you know it. Dave, darling, let's roll.
Wait. Look, I appreciate you trying to help me, But these are real thugs we're talking about here. And no offense, but you're just an entertainer, right? I wouldn't want you getting hurt.
Oh, don't you worry about me, sweetie. I'm
Hey,
more
Ara.
than just a pretty face, you know?
Is she gonna say no? Is she gonna say no?
Arriba! Ole!
Where are you? You late?
Get him, boys!
Watch yourself.
Oh, cool! He's in the party.
Leave it to me.
Take this!
Well, he is all alone, if that's what you mean, Ara.
Score one
Except
the
for,
defense,
you know, he's got his
numbers
shipmate.
even greater.
Oh, you're not going to be able to afford anything?
Now, if you don't mind.
we gonna do with this horrible lot then, Sylv?
Well, beastly they may be, but they're not exactly the dangerous thugs we heard about. They can barely swing a sword. What's your story, boys, huh?
We didn't start out as criminals. We were fishermen. And very happy fishermen at that. But after Yggdrasil fell, we couldn't take the boats out anymore. Have you seen the sea lately? It's swarming with monsters.
It's always been swarming with monsters.
Things were just impossible. Most days, we barely had anything to eat.
Eat the
The
monsters.
world might as well have ended that day. Lost our families. Lost everything.
She's ignoring you, Pat.
No one came to help us. So we had to choose between a life of crime or starving to death.
She said hi to Light
That's
as
no
soon
choice.
as she showed up. Like, I'd be insulted.
Watch closely, darlings. This is just an ordinary steel pike, yes? Mm-hmm. Think again. From arms to who's for fresh bread, huh?
So, did he really turn it into bread? Because there's no way he just had,
Bon appetit,
bread.
beastly boys. Eat your fill and forget your wicked ways. You'll be beaming again before you know it.
rude. I know, right? I want bread.
Wait! Who
Can I have my steel pike back? I can't stab somebody with bread.
Oh, nobody. Just someone who likes to see people smile.
Let's see if I can rile Aura up enough that she, like, spends so much time correcting me that she's late for work. Because that would be, like, awesome. I affected change in the real world. I ruined somebody's night. I know, Pat. What are you doing? Like, you're ruining the stream, bro.
Thank goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu, darling.
A dead body.
Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly.
How the hell do pockets
Now,
work in
I'd
this
better be
game?
off. I tell you to be careful, but I've got a feeling
I feel
you'll
like
be just
pockets
fine.
in this world
Bye
are
for now.
entirely magical.
Ta-da! Here, you alright, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again. Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
Oh no, he's become a politician.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
We heard everything you just said.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
Oh, it is One Piece.
We don't care. Well, in that case,
I wish I could
welcome
remember
aboard,
how the
darlings.
One Piece rap goes.
Yes! Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
Oh, please tell me that Sylvando works like
they're simply
the
fabulous.
merchant
Darlings,
in
you
Dragon
look
Quest IV.
splendid.
That would be amazing.
I don't get it, Sylph. What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world. Sylvando's super special smile spreading parade starts right here. Yeah!
Alright. Do I have spells? Alright. Alright, so the reason why... So, the way the merchant worked... first off, the way Dragon Quest IV played is you played through, I believe, 4 separate stories or three separate stories, something like that. You played through several different characters, all the side characters, before you got to the main hero's quest. So, like, you got to know your side character, your party pretty well. And the way the merchant worked is, first off, he worked like a merchant. You went out, you could fight stuff, you could go to a town and sell stuff. You could also buy stuff, like, yeah, it was a proper like store simulator. He's even got his own PlayStation game. But in combat, the merchant had these really fucking random attacks that would happen. At least when he became a party member and his attacks became random. Actually, I got a cat hat. I don't remember if you could do like the random bullshit on your own before he becomes a party member, but yeah, like every so often, like just an entire group of merchants would show up to beat the absolute shit out of whatever you're fighting. Like, he had the most random bullshit happen in his attacks. I don't remember what all exactly it was. But he was a really fun character. like, you think merchant, and you're like, oh, okay, he's probably, like, I don't know how cool a merchant could be, but, like, they really got creative with that dude. And he was popular enough that he spawned his own spin-off game, which is crazy. That's awesome! So this guy is kind of like the merchant, because I've got like all these other guys surrounding me now, just like beating the shit out of stuff. And they're not actual party members, but it doesn't have the random element. Because that character's attacks were truly random. You never knew what the hell he was going to do. I thought Ragnar was a knight. Talon... That doesn't really ring a bell. I'd have to... I would absolutely have to look up the name of the PlayStation game. I love armor. Okay. I could have swore I could already do that. Or is Sylvando just my main character now? Like, do I have to relearn all my recipes? You look cool as shit. You. Fuck.
Leave it to me.
Tulun. Yeah, there we go.
Take this.
I want David to stay in my party forever. Is that possible?
Let me kiss that boo-boo better.
Okay, I thought that would get rid of the poison, but it does not.
Lovely jubbly.
Alright. I'll just power through it, because nothing here is particularly tough. I've got to go cheer up a cow. Well, this should be good. That's it? I wanted to see the dancing. Is he going to join my party? Alright, this is fun. I mean, other than the fact that I'm poisoned, but I'm pretty sure that's about to get fixed. I like his sassy little kick. Diablo 3? You should be buying stuff in Diablo 4, not playing 3.
Hey, wait!
Take this!
Alright, if everything's just going to die before the priest gets to it.
Woo!
Get those guys with their poles. I think Sylvando's in like perfect health. What's up with the crafting now? Oh, I don't even have... Wow. One of these days I'll remember to actually grab the horse. Super easy.
Now that's beastly.
These guys look like they might be dangerous.
Take this.
The priest has yet to do anything. Bad dreams. Sup, man? Ah, it's a McRoach. I want to go around this way. Dragon Quest just seems to bring everybody out. Oh, okay, no horse. Fuck you then. I'm gonna kill this thing. And those two. Oh god, this is so not worth it. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, Dragon Quest, like,
Is that all you?
I mind freaked myself into playing this. I forgot what brought it up, but like I played some Dragon Quest music for some reason. And like I heard the sound effects and I was just like, shit, I need to play the game now. Like once you get these sound effects in your head, like you just gotta keep coming back. I used to, for about 5 years, I used to manage a video game store. I've been playing video games my whole life. And, like, when we had our, what was it? Fourth quarter meetings. We would have a trivia thing where we could actually win prizes. Don't think of them all as like mods. They most of them have a mod chip because I've known them for like years at this point, and they can like curse and link stuff without me having to deal with it. But yeah, like they'd have a trivia contest, and then they had to make special rules for me because, like, I love video games and I love trivia, and I was just winning too many of the prizes because I always had I was hand in the air first, and they're just like, God damn it, we gotta do something about this dude. Unfortunately, that store got bought by Blockbuster, then by GameStop, and the party was over. Alright, so the church. But yeah, like I'm used to you know, picking out good games, trying to figure out what's going to be good ahead of time. It's something I've always done. I've always hung out in like arcades, video rental places. Yeah, actually, when GameStop finally acquired us, they were bragging that they had bought like something like 11 different brands. I think just in the video game market. They were very clearly trying to make a monopoly, and that's where they screwed up pretty hard, because basically what they did to make it happen was they took out a shitload of loans, and they're still paying interest on those loans. They thought once they cornered the market, you know, they were golden. That ain't how it works. Alright, so I have to go to Hodo now, I believe. Yeah, when they sold Rhino Video Games, initially the owner, Mike Vorse, he talked to us directly, and he told us that he sold the company, but he announced he did not sell us to GameStop. Cans, bro. I wasn't even playing it up for that. That was just raw, like, what the fuck are these guys doing? And goddamn Pre-Built wants to play, like, 3 days a week for 6 weeks. That's gonna kill me. I'm already too fragile. I missed yesterday's stream. Oh, it's the poop quest. Every Warcraft expansion, you knew that there was going to be a poop quest. Every Dragon quest, you know there's going to be a poop quest. It's just what they do. Yeah, I still talk to my old assistant manager. He's one of my best friends now. I wish he lived closer, because Lewis Black is on his last tour. And I'm going to go see him at Fort Lauderdale. My local friend isn't interested, which is weird. I thought he'd be in, like, he'd really want to go. But I've seen Lewis Black with my other buddy, the guy that I worked with. He'd be super down. There are mounts in this game. You start off with a horse, but I'm in the second half of the game. Like, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy, I'm basically in the world of Ruin. I'm going to Hodo. Yeah, I think this will be the third time I've seen Lewis Black, or it might be the fourth. I've got a book of his somewhere, and I got him to sign it twice at this point. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it back and get him to sign it a third time. Eee! I doubt there's anything this way. Monster probably over here. Penn and Teller are still around. They were doing some kind of a show where magicians went on and you tried to fool them. They did the bullshit show for a little while. Bullshit was pretty good. It probably was a factor in my divorce, but it was a good show. But honestly,
Hey there, pal.
they did an episode about teaching evolution in schools, and the school that they featured where teaching evolution was banned just happened to be her high school. And she got so pissed off because I was laughing so hard at how fucking stupid it was. But that's like basically an analogy for my entire marriage. Oh right, so Vondo's like got a proper shield.
Take this.
I don't think that she had a problem with evolution. I think the problem was that I was laughing so hard at her childhood, and she was taking it very personally. But you also had, she was a proud, she did a paper about her crazy great uncle, Nathan Bedford Forrest, and because like the assignment was the person you admire most or some shit. And the reason why she admired him was because he was so crazy, not because of, you know, all the racist stuff. And like, you really can't separate that. Like, proud descendant of Thomas Jefferson, but also acknowledge slavery is bad. Therefore, you know, not a saint. Yeah. Yeah, and because, you know, the school system taught them to idolize these people. They teach, like, instead of teaching it as a rebellion against the United States or an insurrection, they frame it as like a
Winners.
what the fuck is the term? A glorious lost cause or something. Like they frame it so that it's heroic. And even Grant, was it Grant? Wait, was Grant a Northern general? Yeah, Ulysses S. Grant was a Northern general. Who the hell, who was the guy, the general in charge of the South? because even he was like, you know, nobody should romanticize what happened. This is, you know, this is a deep wound in the country, and like Robert E. Lee, there we go. Yeah, like he did not want people to build monuments to, you know, to what happened. Wait, did I go the wrong way? This is Galapagos. I'm supposed to go to Hodo. But yeah, like, I think it was part of the speech, the surrender speech, that he commiserated. Like, yeah, we shouldn't raise monuments to this. It was a terrible, terrible tragedy. There was nothing really heroic about it. And then Bedford Forrest went and founded the KKK, because he's just that kind of guy. I love the fact that he's in Forrest Gump. Like, I don't think I ever gave my ex-wife enough shit about that. Of course, I did want to stay married. Oh, please, I'm... Like, first off, that's why I'm not really interested in pursuing another relationship, because, like, it always winds up, like, whoever I wind up with tends to be some kind of psycho. Okay, I was supposed to go to Galapagos. Oh, do I have my full party of people? Well, how's that for a backstory? I never heard that one. No, I think a good, healthy relationship is possible. I just happen to live in Florida, and everybody's fucking mental. Wait. Northwest of the city. The horse? Is this guy this dude wants to bang a horse? Is that what's going on? Are they going to pretend to dance again? No, they're actually doing it. Horse poo? We needed that for something.
Oi, Sylph!
I was hoping I would wind up with my horse again. Not Hodo. This way. Yeah, this is for a Dragon Quest game. I'm finding it a little bit too forgiving almost. Dragon Quest used to be hard as balls back in the day. But I think there's a higher difficulty I could have set it on. If I ever played a game again, I'll definitely be jacking up the difficulty if I can. Just because it doesn't feel quite right in that respect, but everything else about the game is amazing. Like, I remember seeing people complain, like, the two-hand sword build isn't, like, any good because, the heroic weapon and blah, 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 like, you know, you just can't get the same level of utility out of it, damage-wise, I think. But, like, I am not seeing the need to power game in this particular Dragon Quest. Like, I'm avoiding fights right now because this game right now is not about fighting. It's about making people happy. I wish I kind of had my horse though. That would have made me happy. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. Or do I want to go that way? I like a game that tries to break the mold. No, Sylvando cannot currently use the bells. They just introduced Sylvando's horse, so... Okay, I thought that cow might also need cheering up. Yeah, I figured I would have gotten a horse after I just cheered up my horse that I own, but I guess not. I think the person that needed the poo was over this way. Yeah, in your typical JRPG, skipping all these fights would be a disaster. No, I have not installed and played Dragon's Dogma 2. There's no way I'm going to bother doing that while I've still got this installed. I really want to play Sea of Stars, which is a game that I've owned for a long time, that just like this, that I haven't played. And I know that game is phenomenal. I played the demo, and the demo was absolutely amazing. Damn it, who needed to poop?
Get in!
I don't think they were here. But yeah, it's there are so many good games out right now. Like AAA, I think is over. Fucking Embracer just broke up into 3 separate companies, which is hysterical. Now there's 3 of them. Yay.
Starvation!
Take this! That's beastly.
You hit him with the horse head. Well, the problem with AAA, like, they buy studios, they buy names, they don't make smart decisions when it comes to worker retention. So you get like you get a game series and you get a sequel, and nobody working on the sequel has had anything to do with the game series. They're brand new to the project, and then they come in and they're like, okay, I don't like what Saints Row represents. I'm going to I want it to be a sitcom like Seinfeld or Friends, where people just talk or sit around and talk, and you know, murder is just like a fun, goofy thing they do. Like, you know, it's not serious. That's how you wind up with shit like that. These people, they just buy shit. It's an investment group. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't give a fuck about the properties. So I'm hoping Pinball FX went to Saber Interactive, and Saber actually makes games. The people in charge of the investment group actually make and develop games. Oh, people can buy what they want to buy. Like, you know, I understand what people are trying to do with this whole Ubisoft thing, but I don't think it's really going to have any big ramifications in the long run. And that's mostly because I lost my train of thought. Oh. I think that the lawmakers are heavily invested in these companies. No, it would be amazing if there was some kind of legislation that went through to make it so that if the manufacturer does not want to support their live service game, that the people who bought it should have every right to run a back end so that the game still works. They should have every right to do that. All right, at the bar. That's going to be over by the tent, I believe. Here we go. God, the majority of the doctors I've had have not given half a shit about my history. I keep having to provide it for them. I had one doctor that just downright refused to read another doctor's notes. One of my specialists. Just like, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is healthcare in Florida? Just picturing blue balls. Nah, Nintendo's a shit example. So many people are upset because you can't just buy Nintendo games. Like, they are really bad about putting stuff under new systems. Really, really bad. And I believe you always have to rebuy it, too. Even though they're just emulating an old game.
Boys and girls,
probably using an off-the-shelf emulator.
All.
Like, as in free. Yeah, Light probably knows a lot more about the subject than I
it's
do.
a difficult time for all of us. But what better way to show off our indefatigable spirit than to fill the big top with joyful laughter and defiant exuberance? And believe me, that's what's going to happen. Because tonight, for one night only, for the first time since the glory days of the Gallipolitan Circus, the Wandering Wonder returns!
Welcome! Welcome! Oh, hi! Hi!
Oh, hi, Mark.
Clap your hands, stamp your feet, and get ready to smile like you've forgotten how to. I give you the Great Sylvando!
But is this really that impressive in a world where actual magic exists?
All right, everybody. It's time to turn those frowns upside down. Prepare to be amazed.
And the world was saved. The end.
Well, Sylph, I've got to hand it to you. That was like nothing else this circus has ever seen. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, darling, please. I just did a few party tricks, that's all. You're the real hero here. Keeping the show going in these dark times? No one else could have done that.
Well, you know me. I've always been a firm believer in the healing power of laughter. And heaven knows, these people need it now more than ever. I don't think I ever told you who taught me about that power, did I? I saw her when I was just a child. She was simply the most incredible performer. She led a parade of people out of a kingdom destroyed by monsters and onto a new home and a brighter future. And she kept them smiling from start to finish. You can't imagine how inspirational it was for those of us who were lucky enough to wave them on their way. And then, when she'd taken them to safety, she disappeared just as suddenly as she'd arrived. We never saw her again. The rumors were that she died when she was still young. Such a tragedy. Still, they say she fell in love with a famous knight, and they got married. So it seems she found some happiness before her untimely end. You remind me of her, you know. That look on her face as she proudly led those people out of danger, spreading joy and laughter wherever she went.
Did you see that thing about the non-compete clause?
Well, if I needed inspiration to keep the circus going, you've provided it in spades. The show must go on. These people need some light in their lives.
Did you hear that, darlings? It seems we've got a rival.
That
in the
was kind of out of
smile-spreading
nowhere
business.
for me.
Well,
I never
we'll
expected
just
to see
have to work
legislation like
twice as
that.
hard.
Mr. Sylvando? would you mind if we came with you? If this circus is going to stand any chance of keeping people laughing, it's going to need some performers who've learned from the best.
Oh, well, the more the merrier, of course. But I think we should see what the ringmaster has to say, don't you?
No, you boys go with Cyril. Learn all you can from him, eh? I'll be expecting big things from you when you get back.
I mean, you say that, but I've been watching Pirate Software
Take good
clips,
care of them, won't you?
and
They're good
he's got like
lads,
this whole.
I promise.
He's actually got this whole interview where he talks
Life and
about
the
what it was
happiness
like working
restoring
at Blizzard,
trade isn't all fun and games,
and
you know?
one of his
I'm going to be
coworkers
training you
was
hard,
leaving,
and I
and
expect you to become nothing less than the very best
his
in the
superior got
business.
pissed off, pulled the no compete clause, and then the guy couldn't fucking work. He literally had to sit on his ass for something like 6 to 8 months. And when you hear stories like that, like, I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. I think they just passed like federal law that like most non-compete clauses are just not enforceable. I think for like CEOs and really high up, there's exemptions. But like if you've got, you know, just the Joe Schmo trench worker, like you can't you can't pull this non-compete bullshit just because they're going to go get another job somewhere else. Yeah, there was like a crazy thing where like medical professionals like weren't allowed to leave their jobs or some shit. It would I remember that. I don't remember exactly the circumstances, but yeah, it was like, nah, you're not allowed to leave. What? I really wish I remember where the person that wanted the poop was.
Here we go. Go, mate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Don't you get you feeling great?
Here we go! Everyone move to the beat!
At will means anything but. It got like the nicer they make it sound, the worse it is. If it's called the Workers' Right Act, then it means that it removes all worker rights. That's just the way that shit works. Yeah, I'm familiar with the Tales games. I'm not sure. I probably have a bunch of them, actually. I haven't played the one since the GameCube, I think.
You came!
But of course I did. And who's this ravishing young thing, huh?
I am his mother, and you must be Sylvando.
I really liked the way that they did the storytelling in that game. Because, like, you'd be walking around, and then you'd actually get, like, the characters interrupting your journey and having little conversations.
But now he is home. My worries clear like the clouds, and all thanks to you.
God, would you look at that? You really do perk people up wherever you go, eh, Sylv?
Soldier of Smile. Ooh, I like it. All right, listen up, boys. We all know what a dark place the world is these days. But if there's one thing I've learned by helping people like Tetsu here, it's the power of the smile. No matter how bad things get, no matter how much you cry or how powerless you feel, a single grin can bring hope for a better tomorrow. There's nothing this world needs more than happy faces right now. So that's just what we're going to give it.
Yay! You're so right, Sylv. We're with you all the way.
Oi! Who said you could start calling him plain old Sylv, you cheeky toe rag? Oh, I get it. We can't go spreading smiles if we're mistering and sirring left and right, eh? Fair enough. Sylv yourself, silly boys.
Great idea, boss. Sylv it is. I'm with you all the way too, Sylv. Let's get out there and save the world.
All right, can I have my actual party back?
I mean, yay!
Oh, boys, you don't know how much this means to me. This parade's gonna change everything. I just know it. From this day forth, you shall journey across the land, vanquishing the blight of despair with the righteous power of happiness. I hereby dub you...
Uh-oh.
the Soldiers of Smile!
All right, that wasn't too bad. I was expecting... I was expecting a really bad pun. Sorry, the dude in the red, his dancing is just something else.
If it please you, sir, my son would like to join you in spreading sunlight.
All right, boys. Me and my mum have made a little something that's going to knock your socks off. I told you I'd thank you properly if you came to visit. Now you can travel the world in style.
Well,
We've made something for you too, Sylv.
you know what? That reminds me of the Going Merry,
Your eyes.
which this would have come out late enough that One Piece could have definitely influenced it. Yeah, this is like the most One Piece thing ever.
Thank you so much, my special little soldiers.
Yeah, less of that sniveling, you. There's people out there need our help, in case you've forgotten.
Look out, world. Here we come!
Oh, Lord.
You're still out there, all of you. We'll meet again soon. I just know it.
What do you mean in modern
And until then, I'll
JRPGs?
be
They've been
doing
pulling
my
this
best
shit
to
forever,
make the
man.
world a better place.
Do you not remember cross-dressing as Cloud in Final Fantasy VII? Did you not get picked by the Don because you were the prettiest girl? This shit ain't new. Interesting. They're pulling a reverse
Octagon.
Dragon Quest IV.
Finally.
You there? You're not from around here, are you? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. One traveler to another. Steer well clear of that city. It's in a right old state. The stories I've been hearing are enough to make your hair stand on end.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm going in anyway. If the people there are suffering, I can't leave them to their fate.
All right,
It's
this is
about
clever
enough
as
these days
shit.
Without that.
Blimey, there aren't many like you around. Most people are just out for themselves since Yggdrasil fell. Well, good luck to you. You'll need it.
Hey, Richard. All right, so in Dragon Quest IV,
I know I'm not alone.
you start out
If you're
with the
still out
party
there, you'll be doing
members
exactly the same thing as me.
and work through their stories
And
until
that's how
you
I'm going
get
to find
to
I just
the
have
hero.
to keep looking.
In this one, you start as the hero and you gather your party members, and then shit goes bad, and then you play as the party members. I'm willing to bet eventually you get back to the main hero. Octagonia. But this is a really awesome way to do the narrative. Final Fantasy VI is a bit different because in Final Fantasy VI, you just switch main characters. It switches from Terra being the main character to Ceres becoming the main character.
Monsters inside the city. Then the rumors were true.
But that's because Terra had to go off and
How dare you defy us?
get her
Someone needs to
backstory
clip
filled
your
in.
wings. Teach you your place in the pecking order.
Time to put an end to your hyper-annoying antics, once and for all.
They do a similar thing in Final Fantasy VII
Not so fast.
when they take Cloud out of the party. Make him cuckoo for a little while.
What the? I'd better shake a tail feather and tell Booger about this.
Thanks. You think I'd be able to look after myself, being a fighter and all? Wait, you're into the whole masked martial arts thing too, right? Yeah. You made it all the way to the semifinals. Jade, wasn't it? Well, picked a heck of a time to come back. What brings you to town?
I've been visiting places where people are in trouble and destroying the monsters I find there. I heard that Octagonia had been overrun, so I came here as quickly as I could. What can you tell me about what's been going on?
Well, we've had it pretty tough. As soon as Yggdrasil fell, this creep called Booga showed up and took the place over. Started using us humans as his slaves. Vince and the others weren't about to let monsters take over our hometown without a fight, though. A bunch of them went out looking to take the guy down. But we've heard nothing since. In the end, It got so I couldn't bear to just stand by and watch things go to hell either. I had to try to do something.
Of course it's selling poorly.
Well, you saw how that worked out.
It's only on PlayStation right now.
Well, they won't be bullying the people of this town any longer. It's time someone taught this
If
bigot
I could buy Final Fantasy
offense, lady,
7 Remake Part 2, whatever they're calling it, I would be playing that right the
You
fuck
should be
now.
up in the old arena on the 3rd level.
But they
Guess you
won't
know what
let me
you're
buy
doing,
it
but
because I don't have a
just be
PlayStation.
careful, okay?
So they really have nobody to blame for their poor sales except for themselves. Sorry, like, you gotta get with the times. The PC market is too fucking big to ignore. Nintendo's getting in on it, Sega or Sony's been getting in on it. But it like Microsoft, I think, is just decided like Xbox isn't really going to be a thing anymore. I'm pretty sure the next Xbox is just going to be a straight up PC. Like, it's just going to be a branded PC. All right, I'm digging the narrative turn. I'm going to end a little bit early. Ow. Oh, my fucking back. Ugh. I've been pretty tired lately. Also, like, you know, the kind of containing the stories between episodes. Because I don't, like... So if I start her stuff today, it won't be all its own episode. This, it was like, you know, I start off with Sylvando, and I played through all of his thing, and that it's just like a nice little capsule of a chapter. And then I have a feeling this is going to go the same way. The sisters are probably going to have their own thing. Rab might be dead. Who knows? I don't think so. But, you know, he was old, and he was like... He was having like chest pains on the mountain before the world was destroyed. So who knows? Everybody crashes my stream. That's why I stream, so people can crash it. Like, pff, what are you talking about? You don't apologize for showing up and talking. Like, that's what this. It's boring if I don't have anybody to fucking talk to. Like, you know, I'll if I want to play the game and pay attention to the story, I'll shut up and I'll pay attention. Or I'll focus like on game stuff. No, like, man, maybe it'll change if I get like really big, but like, honestly, I can't stand streamers that don't like it when people try talking to them. Well, like, you should be sorry. You're terrible. You've got a filthy pirate mouth. Like, just your language is the worst. I can't believe some of the things you say. We watched a movie yesterday, didn't we? It was a right, Pineapple Express. Jesus Christ, that movie. Fuck. I forgot Pineapple Express just kind of ends. Like, it drops every single side plot. And like, they're talking about all the things that, like, they should be going to prison for, like, this is not the end of the story. Like, they just participated in a giant shootout between a bunch of gangs. There's fucking drugs everywhere. They got arrested for selling drugs to little kids. Like, there is so much happening at that point in the movie, and they're just like, okay, movie's over, fade to black, we're best friends now. All three had body counts. Weed wasn't legal. It's still, I think, very questionable to sell giant handfuls of weed to were they even teenagers yet? They looked like they were 10. I have never seen Green Hornet. I'm not really big on Seth Rogen movies anymore. Like, there was a point in time where I like, Pineapple Express was like, I could really appreciate a really fucking dumb comedy like that. But I think just as I think it ground me down. They just kept doing it and doing it. And now, like, a lot of stuff like Seth Rogen's involved in just doesn't really appeal to me anymore. I forget what the last big one was that bombed like fucking crazy. I want to say Sarah Michelle Gellar might have been part of it. And they were just crucifying viewers for not liking it. Super bad. There's another one. Like, it was a stoner comedy. You didn't really, I don't even want to say it was a stoner comedy, because it's just a weird fucking fever dream. Though I have to give them credit, like, that was the most accurate portrayal of a weed dealer I have ever seen. Oh my God. Like, you don't understand. I call my dude, and then I'd go over to his apartment, and then I want to buy and, like, be there maybe 10 minutes, whatever. No, this dude wanted me there for fucking hours. I would spend 3 fucking hours buying $50 worth of weed. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Cheech and Chong movies are amazing. They're really well written. Sausage Party, I've heard that's really good. It's probably incredibly stupid, for sure. But I've heard it was at least, like, clever or something. I've never been moved to go watch it. Food Fight, however. Food Fight, there is a movie. Trying to think if anything interesting else happened today. I don't think there's any good sales on, like, Humble or anything to look at. If you want to know what I was jamming out to right before stream, it's right here. Start up here at the Megas I Refuse to Believe, which most of you probably won't know. Then you got The Hounds, again, another band you guys probably don't know. Princes of the Universe by Queen, but performed by the same band that plays this one. Then you've got Neverending Story, and this is the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm rolling a second blunt. I've got 9 minutes before stream, but I'm going to fucking jam out and listen to Neverending Story and then the Star Wars medley, which was great. And then I skipped Game of Thrones because I really like Area 11 Heaven Piercing Giga Drill, which is a song which is a synopsis of Gurren Lagann, which is the anime that flag is from. Did you guys wind up watching Scott Pilgrim movie night? I don't think I was there. But yeah, and then you've got Within You from Labyrinth, and Scott Pilgrim is where I was. Oh my god. Black Parade's coming up, and then Emperor's New Clothes. Like, I won't say that those are like my favorite songs, but like I have to listen to them. Like, I'm going to have to listen to them tonight. I'm so glad I've got this wireless headset again that works, because I could just sit in the garage and like relax and be happy and listen to music and then come back in, and God, I've got so much more fucking editing to do. I think I've got 2 of the videos are like need a final pass, which basically means looking for any audio fuck ups, making sure all the spell checking all the cue cards. What the fuck are they called? All the text and stuff, like, you know, just going over, rebalancing the audio. That stuff, it's just time consuming. It's not difficult. And I think I've got half of the Wrath of the Elder Gods video to match up the like I have to find the actual shots that I'm talking about. Like when I'm talking about how the table actually works. I think that's almost finished. And I still have to do pretty much all the visual stuff on Wild West Rampage, but you know, it's getting there. I'm kind of glad that I skipped last night's stream, because I got a lot of editing done at like 2 and 3 a.m. this morning. All right, well, I am going to yeah, I don't know. There's nothing left to do. I'm not going to promise I'll be back tomorrow with more Dragon Quest, but I will, I definitely plan on it. Oh, you're making a game. I'm not a super great editor. Like, I am very basic, self-taught. I don't know if I would be the right person to put together a game trailer. Hey, Light knows the song. Red Man. Out on Steam next month. Nice. That's not an easy thing to do. Like, make an entire game. All right, yeah, I need to go on and do some editing or something. Who knows? I'm just I think I've just kind of shut down completely. I haven't turned off the stream yet. I'm just like, bleh. But yeah, let me know whenever that comes out on Steam. I'd love to check it out, especially if it's like a you know, like a Proteus thing. Do I have Proteus? I think I keep looking at that over on Humble. Yeah, I've got Proteus. This game was fucking cool. Yeah, and like retro gaming is in. Like the quality you expect from modern AAA. No, the quality and AAA don't go together. Like unless you're talking about minimal effort, that kind of quality, it's low quality. This is so much better than anything I would ever expect to see out of Ubisoft. EA, who else couldn't make a game like this? Konami couldn't fucking make this game. What was that called? Aha! Is it like old Ghost Runner here? Which I have also not completed. This game was fucking badass.
Enough.
Can I see the actual game trailer? Wait, did they add a bunch of shit since I bought the game? I do not remember seeing the characters' faces. Yeah, this guy doesn't have a face. Have they been just updating the shit out of his game? God, I gotta fucking play this again. What's Ghost Runner 2 look like? Oh, that 505. Okay. I keep looking at Elusive Chronicle, which came out today. We'll take a look at that before I end.
Blessed with sight am I, and there is much that I can see. The tale of a fated group of 3, and their links to 100 heroes' destiny. Zibidalips, hope had a mind. Shablooey!
Okay, she's in Baldur's Gate 3.
Closest to them. 5 brave souls will reveal themselves.
Hey there. You must be the new guy Emir mentioned.
They will share the burden of Noah's fate as his fiercest allies. And many more will follow the path.
I am Hildy, Lieutenant
I can
Kessin
definitely see where it's Suikoden.
Sane, a scion of the Empire and his comrades, each filled with
It's probably
youthful
exactly the
ambition.
reason. I don't know what it is. Like, I just never got into Suikoden.
Vices most vociferous. Bandits and outlaws among their number.
Pretty soon, General Kogan's gonna declare himself ruler of this whole land, and you can't do squat about it.
Euthus, maybe ease back on the whole, but you're about to get an iron ball bashing.
Suikoden 2 is probably the easiest one to get a hold of.
I see a ship sailing the sands.
Our trading begins now.
The tougher the exterior, the stronger their hearts, and more enduring the bonds they forge.
Oh, yikes! Sorry, I was in a hurry.
What high-pitched
I mean, this is
voices
definitely
this
freaking
way
cool looking.
come.
All right, evildoer.
What was the other? I think I'm going to have to play this.
O Shaman of Salvation, long have we waited for this day.
You knave! What did you do to Lyria?
Giant robots kill God? That sounds like,
Good thing we know where that
well, every JRPG. But
Stop stalling!
what was the one with the whistling?
Arise, my lovely blades.
I will.
Wild Arms. Wild Arms.
I can no longer feign innocence. I knew this path was wrong.
Also Xenogears. Also Final Fantasy Legend 1 and 2 on the Game Boy.
Your crew is largely to thank for that.
Ooh.
Acknowledge
Ooh.
my vision and salvation.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fucking play this.
No one gives a crap about your evil plans.
Are you on Humble? Because, like, if it's on Humble, I can wind up getting a double discount if it goes on sale. Because I'll get, like, my discount plus the other discount. Grand Blue. No, you bastards. Yeah, see, everything's already 15% off. Oh, did they reduce? Did those fuckers reduce the Humble reward discount? Because I thought it used to be 20%. I bet they did. No, well, I'm getting 20% on some stuff. Like Uridian Chronicles here. I'm not too hot on Sandland. It looks cool, but
I come from a neighboring town.
Get him!
I don't know if it's got the gameplay. I was not super impressed with the demo. Like, the vehicles should have felt a lot better to drive, I feel like. Death Must Die, cool game. I think it just got a big update. Yeah, okay. Cuddly's playing Lethal. Oh, Cuddly went live? Cuddly went live? Alright. Anybody who is so inclined, all like one person that's still here, according to YouTube, go call Cuddly a bitch. I'm going to finally end the stream. Later.